Hey guys, welcome to another episode. Today we are jumping under our 1982 Fiat 124 Spider project. Our transmission mount is shot. I mean, bad. I'm going to show you on the bench what it looks like now and what it should look like. And we're going to get it installed back into the car. I'm going to show you how to do it. So let's get started. So we're on the bench. We've got our old one already taken out. I'm going to show you how to put the new one in, which is just the reverse of this process. But we've got our bracket out, our cross member. But this is our old transmission mount in pieces, and you can just see how the rubber's just completely gone, chewed up and spit out, and just gross. So we got that taken out, and this is what it should look like. Nice and clean, the rubber's intact. So the best thing that we're gonna do first is get our new one installed on here. Should have the 2 bolts. These are like bushings in between to keep the tension, of course, nuts and lock washers. So the first thing you want to do is go through the slot and up. Just like this. Should be a nice tight fit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get these in here and we're going to feed our bolts through. The taller side faces the front of the engine. So when we're under the car looking towards the front, this goes on the right side, the passenger side. So we're going to start here. Get that in there, kind of balance it a little bit, and we're going to go from the front backwards. Just like that. Get our other one started. We've got our lock washer. And we've got our nut. Alright, and these are a 13 millimeter. So I'm just going to take a wrench on one side and my electric ratchet. There's no torque setting, I just do it until it's tight. Helps if I go the right way. Alright, that is done. This is so much easier to do on the bench than when you're underneath the car trying to wedge it and get it all fitted in there. So definitely do this on the bench, and now we're going to go under the car and get this installed. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. I was busy looking at the Vic Autosports catalog. It's amazing how many parts they have, bumper to bumper, top to bottom, all available and in stock today. But if you're not old school like me and you'd rather see it online, the good thing is they have a website. You can go to vicauto.com where you can see a huge list of their in-stock inventory that can be shipped out today. That's so relieving knowing that the parts that I need are actually in stock and available. It's amazing. No supply chain issues here. Other good news is maybe you don't like a catalog, maybe you don't like even looking at it online, maybe you want to see a part in person. You know, the good thing is you can place your order online and you can pick it up on May 14th. Vic Autosports is having an open house. I am going to be there. I am bringing my project, our Black Widow, the 1982 Fiat project that we are working on, will be at that open house. So please come, please be there, bring your car. I'd love to see it. I'd love to meet you. So there's 3 great ways. Check it out on the catalog, check it out online, or you can even check out the parts in person when we go to our open house. Make sure you guys are there. I want to see you. I want to meet you. So let's get back to it. Alright, so we are under the car. You'll see that there's a stud here. That's our lower one, and our higher one is up on this side, on the passenger side, where our reverse light switch is, which is also located right here. So we're going to take our mount, and you see it's got the higher side on the passenger side. And I've got the transmission mounted, or supported by the jack. That way it's a little bit lower than the studs, and we have a little bit of flexibility to get it to move around. So we're going to go up. I like to do the taller one first because it's a little harder to see. Kind of have to just wiggle your way around like that, and they go back on. And then we've also got, I'll show you on this side because it'll be easier for you to see, is we've got a lock washer. And we've also got a nut. We're going to do the same thing for the taller side. And there isn't really a torque setting for these. I'm just going to do them till they're tight. But you have to do these with a regular wrench. And you'll have to move your flex joint, your guibo here. I still have the strap on mine because it's brand new. I haven't cut the strap. But if you do replace this, please make sure you cut this. It's a big safety thing. So we're going to get this one tightened on. And we'll do the same thing on the top side. Then after that, we're going to put our bolts with our lock washers for the mounts. A little bit of flexibility, get them here and mount them up. Alright, so I've got the jack slightly off of the transmission, so I have some wiggle room here. I can control it, but it's not so low that if something were to happen, it would still be able to catch it. So just kind of have to muscle it around a little bit and get it to mount. There's one. And to hold that in place, we'll get the lock washer and the nut started just to hold it. And now we can use the jack to help us lift it. Okay, just a little bit of tension there. And if you have a small pry bar, something like this, should be able to help you a little bit gain some control. Alright, we were able to get it over a little bit so it'll snag on there, enough threads poking through for the nut to grip with that lock washer. And we're just going to take our electric ratchet and bring it up. I need a deeper socket. That's better. All right, and we'll release our jack, and that should hold it just fine. Alright guys, that's going to be the end of this episode. It was actually a really straightforward process. There wasn't a whole lot to it. To take it out is just the reverse of the install process that we just did. I already had it out before I started this video, so it only made sense to replace it while we have it on the bench. So much easier to do. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. And until next time, we'll see ya.